she says that she is pro-life and that she doesn't like abortion because she feels like it is whether you like this lady or not. This is so ironic. The concept of turning someone who was plotting their mother's into an influencer is crazy. Like, I can't with y'all gassing her up and standing her. Okay, so we don't need to go over every single detail of the very strange and unpredictable passing of Dee Dee Blanchard. Just a quick recap, she was one of those moms that forced their kids to fake being sick. This practice is called Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Lowlights of this include a free house from Habitat Humanity, Social Security, disability, free concerts, meeting celebrities, free travel, free medical, and of course, cold, hard cash and gifts. Taking up all of these resources from people that actually need it. A lot of people don't know this, but Gypsy actually tried to off her mom like a year prior with a BB, and she managed to get like 10 little pellets in her. I'm like, oh. The next year, she would actually meet this guy on a Christian singles website. Yes, you've heard that correctly. She would meet this guy on a Christian singles website, and they together would conspire a plan that got rid of her mother for good. When she was in prison, a lot of people were really fascinated with her story. I mean, there was a ton of buzz like, oh my God, this chick is getting out. And people really liked her because they felt like she was an innocent child who had no other way out. There were so many debates online if what she did was right or what she did was wrong. They felt like she was a good person who really deserved another chance. And on top of that, Dee Dee's own parents said that they flushed her ashes down the toilet and that she got what she deserved. So as insane as it sounds, Gypsy's PR was up. She was getting a ton of publicity after her prison release and people enjoyed seeing her adjust to normal life. But this normal life also came with a new online career. This included brand deals, TV appearances, and so on. I think the mask really started slipping when she would do these kind of silly TikToks talking about the serious situation that happened with her mother, and people kind of were thinking maybe she's not as innocent as people may think she is.
I went to prison for 8.5 years because my own mom.
But it was just this week when hours and hours of audio leaked of her stint in prison. And this is when she would talk with various men. So like Ken, the guy that she was with, or also Ryan, who also is like an online personality and has fans for some reason, no shade. Sometimes I feel like people make anybody like poppin', and I just feel like there are other deserving people that deserve to be poppin' other than Tweedledee and Tweedledum, but we're getting there. No shade. She says on a phone call that she doesn't care what people think and that she's openly and proudly racist. Ryan is basically having this conversation with Gypsy because Gypsy's sister was engaged to and actually married a black man named Andre. So he is like, I would never say something to him to his face or whatever. Like, I'm not a racist. And Gypsy's like, well, I am, and I'm proud of it, and I don't care.
Because, like, I joke about your sister dating a black dude, but you really think I'm racist?
Oh, different.
But I know it's not even in the same ballpark. They're saying, do you really think I'm that way?
I am. I'll be open all day long and say that I am.
She also says that she's going to Tokyo with Ryan, and then she uses a slur for Asian people. She goes on to say that she's actually pro-life and believes that marriage should only be between a man and a woman.
One is I'm pro-life. Two, I'm not exactly for the gays, to be honest.